Hello, this is Rabbi Jacques Cukierkorn, and I have a commentary about this week's Torah portion, which is Vayetzei. And I'll start by telling you something funny, amusing, grotesque, I don't know. There's no question that kids at a certain age are very, very amused by poo-pooing. Dahlia is clearly there. Somehow just the word poop is a cause for her to laugh uncontrollably. Imagine when I told her a story that we Jews have a blessing for number 1 and number 2. It's a blessing for you to go to the bathroom. If you go to some Orthodox institutions, you may even see the blessing there in the door of the bathroom, at the entrance. And it's actually a composition by, it's called Asher Yatzar, and I'll explain to you, means that created us. And it's a composition by a rabbi in the 4th century, a rabbi in Babylon, called Abaye, in the 4th century. And it's in Masechet Brachot, it's a section of the Talmud, page 60b. And it says, Abaye said, when one comes out of a privy, he should say, blessed is he who formed man in wisdom, and created in him many orifices and many cavities. It is obvious and known before your throne of glory that if one of them were to be ruptured or one of them blocked, it would be impossible for a man to survive and stand before you. Blessed are you who heals all flesh and does wonders. That's the famous blessing called Asher Yatzar for the bathroom. And when you begin to think about that, it is really a miracle that we will never realize it's a miracle until, God forbid, there's something wrong. And this brings me to this week's Torah portion. This week's Torah portion, we learn about Jacob running away from his brother Esau, and he goes to a place and he has a dream, and the dream is known about the stairs going to heaven, going up and down, and he has a fight with an angel and his name gets changed. It's all known history there in the Bible. But then at the end he says something fantastic. He says, behold, God is in this place and I did not know it. So now I bring this back to the Asher Yatzar, that every day we walk. There's so many miracles around us. The fact that we don't have to be reminded to breathe in and breathe out. The fact that the sun rises and sets and the stars move in the sky in their own way. The fact that things work, what we take for granted, nature, it's really a miracle, because if anything were to change, the earth would stop moving, the sun would stop setting. Imagine how it would be impossible to live. And yet, we really walk. God is in this place and we did not know it. I think that the Torah is teaching us that we need to be more cognizant that even the mundane, even the common, is an expression and a sign of God's actions in the world, in our lives. And also evidently a reminder that we can act in a way that shows that we are partners with God, and also trying to be making the world better for others, just like as the world is made better for us, because God makes sure that nature works its proper way. We can be partners with God by doing for others as well, because ultimately that's our role in this world, to be God's partners, to be worthy descendants of Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel, and that we are the children of Israel. We need to act in a way that we are also cognizant of God's role in the world and in our own lives. Shabbat Shalom. Remember, we have a discussion on the Parsha of the Torah portion every Friday at 5 o'clock, followed by services at 6. Looking forward to seeing you at Temple Israel. Shalom.